Hello and welcome to Rise and Shine with me, Ryan Richards. I'm joined here today by Nicole Warfield, who's a jazz vocalist and student accommodation employee here at the University of Gloucester. Hi Nicole.
Hi there, Ryan.
So what made you interested in jazz?
Jazz is something I've grown up on and I really enjoy listening to it as well as performing it. It's a really nice genre and it kind of attracts lots of people all over the world, so I really enjoy it.
Absolutely. And what made you start singing first?
I sang firstly with Gloucester Youth Jazz Orchestra many years ago, and then I went off to Dartington and did a music degree, and I pushed myself more with my jazz there, and I got an opportunity with lots of other musicians to study, and then relocated back to Gloucestershire, and I do performing now.
Did you have to sing in public as part of your degree?
Yes, many times for different modules that I did, but also beyond that we did lots of different live performances at the end of each year.
Wow. And how do you think it compares to other genres like rock and pop?
Jazz is different. It's interesting, it's creative, it allows you to improvise, it allows you to bring your own style and take onto things as well, and that's why I really enjoy it. It gives you an element of freedom.
Yeah. So do you prefer performing public side or the recording side more so?
I've done a bit of recording, but it is the performance side that I'm really interested in live performance.
Absolutely. If you could play an instrument to add that bit more to your performance, which would it be?
I'd like to be able to play the keyboard so that I could go out as a solo performer and do that alone really, but I don't, so I'm very fortunate to work with a lot of talented musicians locally who can accompany within a band setup, which I'm very fortunate, yes.
And how do you like how it touches people all over the globe, jazz?
Yeah, definitely. It's international and lots of countries enjoy jazz, and it's attractive to a diverse nation really, so very fortunate. You hear it on the radio, you hear it on adverts, and also lots of festivals that take place worldwide as well, which showcases jazz, yeah.
Speaking of festivals, we've actually got a clip of you singing at the Jazz Festival in Cheltenham. Let's take a look. So you've agreed to give us a quick demonstration today. Take it away, Nicole.
Your eyes may be whole, but the story I'm told is your heart, it is black as night. I get too hungry for dinner at 8. I like the theater, but I never get there late. I never bother with people I hate. That is why the lady is a tramp.
Well, thank you for that, Nicole. And now we're going to cross over to Libby, who's going to get us up to date with all things entertainment. Over to you, Libby.
Thanks, Ryan. And this is this year's biggest entertainment news. In the past couple of weeks, it has been announced there will be 4 more instalments of the Avatar movie over the next 10 years, which will be directed by James Cameron. They have released the dates of when the films will be out, which will be December the 18th, 2020, December the 17th, 2021, December the 20th, 2024, and December the 19th, 2025. In addition, they will also have announced that Zoe Saldana, Stephen Lang, Sigourney Weaver, and Sam Worthington will be featuring in the film. However, it is also realised that Sigourney Weaver's character, Dr. Grace Augustine, was killed in the original film. In further film news, Clint Eastwood will produce and direct a film which is based on the Paris attacks that happened in 2016. The name of the film will be 1517 to Paris and will be based on the American soldiers' discovery of a Paris attack on a Paris-bound train, and there have been no release dates announced as of yet. In further music news, the biggest music festivals in the UK will be close to drawing back massive crowds who will be enjoying different music genres. The different headline acts will come from around the world to play at these festivals, and there are following dates for these. System of a Down, Biffy Clyro and Aerosmith will be featuring the 9th to the 11th of June at Download. Radiohead, Foo Fighters and Muse will be featuring the 21st to the 25th of June at Glastonbury, and Kasabian, Eminem and Ed Sheeran will be featuring the 24th to the 27th of June at Reading. This will be the last European tour that Aerosmith will do before they hang up the music equipment in the next couple of years. That's all I have time for this week. I've been Libby Jones and back to Ryan in the studio.
Thanks, Libby. Now for a very different musician to before. Joining me is music student Maddie Lucas, who's going to be giving us an insight into what it's like to be a singer-songwriter. Maddie has already shown signs of success. In the last couple of years, she has produced her own music and has even made a profit from busking and performing. Her most recent song is Milkshakes and Movies, which Maddie's here to talk about. But first, we're going to listen to a segment of her new song.
When I first met you, I knew it had to be. Straight away I saw that you were the one for me. You called me on the phone and asked me where I like to go. I thought for a moment and said, why don't we go for milkshakes and movies and walking in the park? Chocolates and roses and kissing in the dark. Cycling to town gardens to eat our cheesy chips. This was the beginning of my first relationship.
That was great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm very well, thank you. So what have you been doing recently?
I recently have been studying at the University of Gloucestershire. I'm currently doing popular music, so
And
I'm
how's
learning.
that been going?
It's going really good, thank you. I'm at the end of my first year, so I've just got a couple more things to hand in, then I'm all finished.
Wow. So what sort of things have you had to do for that degree?
It's very different to college. College was more kind of performance-based, and this is more like production-based, like how to get yourself out there and how to work in the studio and things like that.
Which side do you prefer more, the production side or public singing side?
Definitely performing.
Yeah.
I'm born to be on stage.
Do you perform to many people?
I've performed in many places, like pubs and things, and I also performed at the end of year 11 assembly. It was like 300 people, I think.
Wow. So do you mostly perform back in Swindon? Have you done some gigs in Cheltenham as well? Or?
I've done one gig in Cheltenham, but that was for a module. I perform in Swindon normally.
Okay. So what was it that first got you into music?
I really like the Beatles, and they got me into music. I really wanted to play the guitar, so I just picked up a guitar and started learning.
Okay. How many instruments have you played?
I played guitar, saxophone and keyboard, but I don't play those anymore, I just play guitar.
Okay. And what is the song Milkshakes and Movies about?
It's about first love, but it didn't really work out.
Is that what made you want to write the song? Just show how you felt?
Yeah.
And what are your plans for the future?
I'd really like to be in the music industry. I'm not really sure what I would like to do, either the production side or the singer-songwriter side. I would like to be a singer-songwriter, but it's not just about singing and writing songs anymore.
Have you got gigs coming up as well?
I've actually met a guy in the pub that I work at, and he wants to get me out on Spotify and things. He really likes my voice, so
Wow,
that should be
very
good.
Big things happening. So have you got any more songs coming?
Probably one about how crazy uni is. It's quite crazy, but I've enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah.
So maybe a song about that.
What's going on about your new music video?
I'm currently have a module about a music video, so I'm going to do it for Milkshakes and Movies. I'm going back to Swindon. I actually want it to be where the song was like based, so I'm going to go to the places where it was based and actually film there.
Do you think that would be difficult for you to do, given how the relationship went?
I still love the song, and the guy's still alright, so the song still means something to me.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Maddie and Nicole, for joining us today. And thanks to Libby, our entertainment presenter. We'll see you next week on Rise and Shine.